Hello, welcome back to the channel, and now today again we are playing some Gran Turismo 7. This race is, I believe, Daily Race C, I believe on Speed Forest. I can't actually remember the track name, I've just had a little brain fart. Anyway, we're in the Dodge Viper. Seems to be the best car for this particular daily race, if you look at the leaderboards, of course, but the daily races as the time of recording has changed. Anyway, lap 1, we're in P11, and we are in the midst of coming up to the back straight along here. Now, I actually tapped the back of the Lexus. I'm sure he just kind of braked a little bit too hard, which was unnecessary. Anyway, move up a position, and another one into P9. Now, just take a look at that guy in the Viper there. And the bottom right screen with the radar. Big old dive bomb, but I noticed at the last minute. And then make sure he doesn't make that much contact with me. But here's the dive bomb cam, as you can see, with a couple of cars in front. And yeah, he doesn't brake in time. I move to the right a little bit, and he crashes into the wall. So, not too good. Anyway, so only lose one position from that, which is quite good to be fair. But we move on the Alpha, so position 8. He does tap me on the straight, which is why I moved across him. Anyway, so we've got the McLaren there in front, the Alpha behind, who is quite close on our tail, but within like a second of each other, or half a second of each other essentially. With us now on lap 2 out of 6. The McLaren there lagging about, going all over the shop, set the best sector time there, and a little bit of understeer. So we can't go as quick as we would like to going through that right-hander there. Anyway, so this Alpha caused chaos for himself. Of course, hitting the wall there and then just doing a Tony Hawk and grinding on it. But we move up into another position from the Alpha and now from the McLaren. So position 6. Then he brakes later than us, but we move on the outside. And very smooth, to be fair. We get the move done, so back into P6 with our teammate in front, because we've got the same livery Viper as each other. Now they make a little bit of love tapping. We're still in P6 on lap 3. Now hopefully they try and battle out, and then we can just slip past. Now, of course, time will tell. See what happens within the battle there for 4th, which we are in contest 4, of course. Now, for the infield section, the Viper there just hits the wall and hits us, so we slow down. So I give him a little tap just now. I'm coming through, and I'm there. So we get the move done, P5. So not too bad, not quite a smooth race so far, to be fair, apart from that one dive bomb, of course. And now we get not spun, but we do get hit, causing us to run wide on this part of the track there. Now we can see from the crash cam the McLaren. Again, brakes on the inside, hits the Viper there, which subsequently hits me, and he gets hit by the Alpha and bogs out. But again, P5, 1.6 seconds to position 4, and about half a second to position 6 behind. So coming out of the tunnel onto the big brake zone for the flat out main straight. Well, it's not really straight, it is a left-hander, left kink essentially, but it is flat technically. Might as well just be a straight. We're in P5 to get on to lap 4, of course, and I do get a penalty, which I guess was for running wide on the hairpin. So not great. Obviously the Alpha behind is less than half a second, but they're battling out 6th and 7th, which is good news for us. Hopefully they have more battles and slow each other down. Now for me, it's time to focus on getting as much time distance as possible between myself and Elude in position 6. Now this infield section again, this Viper is really good at it. As long as you can obviously hit your apexes and get your right brake zones, it's really good. You see why so many people use it. Now lap 4, we take the penalty, of course. Which was about a second gap, and they slowly are catching up. Well, not slowly, but they are quickly catching up. But I go inside and brake way too late, causing myself to go wide and slow. But for some reason, it feels like the Dodge just didn't want to accelerate, rather block the Alpha, which I'm not really too sure what happened. But we are now on the final lap, lap 6, and still in P5, about half-second distance between 6th. So again, like it always is, smooth, consecutive, clean, wow, executed driving to secure P5, which we started in, I believe, P12 or 11. So we've gone up a fair few places, which is good, and it just shows that with some smooth driving and clean races, you can really make up positions and do a result essentially. So come to this left-hander in second. Make sure you don't run too wide on the exit. I believe you do get a penalty if it's not for unforeseen circumstances, of course. So coming out of the first tunnel section into the second tunnel section, that is where you serve your penalties if you have one. The gap is 0.820 there, roughly thereabouts, so not too much to worry about unless you're going to do some mental dive bomb, which wouldn't surprise me if someone does, to be fair. But we get the job done. About 0.8 seconds again, 800th of a second, sorry, to behind. Someone just said dirty noobs, so something must have happened behind, or I guess in that big group going to the hairpin now. But that's it, end of the race. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.